I can't think of anything else to talk about. I think we've covered everything.
I saw Mario.
Okay. No, go on. Talk about that then. Talk about that. Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's banner up that. Hang on, it's all really professional. Hang on.
I won't know what to do, man. You make me work during the thing, for the cuts.
The Mario movie's out. Seamless.
He's not the greatest host on YouTube for nothing, folks. Yeah, I saw. Okay, so I did my review of Mario, and the reason why I watched it because I found it interesting how it's been enlisted into the culture war.
Okay.
And the funny part to me is that it doesn't seem to really want to participate.
But just
no, I don't want to be in the culture war. I just want to make video games. You get your ass in here, Mario, fucker.
So you like women?
Yeah. It didn't have anything woke in it, but it didn't feel like it was some sort of anti-woke movie. It felt like it was just trying to play the video game crowd. That was it. And I'm not, I know like the original Mario Brothers, of course, Donkey Kong, and I played a little Super Mario Brothers, but not much. I didn't have a Nintendo back in the day. And I played a little bit. I went like way back when I visited my aunt. She had a Nintendo 64, so I got to play a little Super Mario World 64 or whatever. And that's it. That's basically what I know about Mario Brothers. I just, it's a little thing. And I do remember the Mario Super Show.
They're Italian plumbers.
Yeah.
That's what you know about them.
I remember the Mario Super Show with Captain Lou Albano on Saturday morning cartoons and the dumb rap, and they used that in the movie. And it just, so there was, to me, this was Easter Egg, the movie. And it had the thinnest of plots, which is basically Bowser comes to Mushroom Land or Mushroom Kingdom, whatever it's called, and he's there to take it over so he can marry Princess Peach. That's it. And everything is basically figuring out how to stop him, and they use these thinnest of moments to do some video game shit. I did play Mario Kart with my kids when I got a Nintendo Wii way back when, so that they have that in there.
I genuinely believe that Mario Kart will be the start of World War III. It took over from Monopoly for Family Feuds.
It did. Hit throw a blue turtle at the wrong time, man. Boy, oh boy, people, you will be out of the will. Let's just say that. But yeah, I mean, that's all these moments. Like there's a moment at the beginning where it's very 2D platformer. And the way they show it, and then there's like he's training with Princess Peach, and I know like Tim Pool talked a lot about it. Says woke as hell, she can do everything right, he can't do anything. I was like, well, first of all, it didn't really come across that way. I don't know what he was seeing, that he felt like he was such a loser.
I think so.
And second of all,
going to say, sometimes I think people just see the agenda no matter what. My favourite comment we ever had once on the website was the original June of '86, and somebody said, "Oh, it's unbelievably homophobic," and I was like, "Was it?" I don't remember seeing any of that in it. And it's just kind of, some people just see the issue in whatever film they're going to watch. But yeah, sorry, your second point was.
Yeah, people see what they want to see. So Peach has lived in the Mushroom Kingdom like since she was a toddler. She ended up there by accident, and they kind of raised her and made her the princess. So she's been doing this stuff for her whole life. And so she went through the training course, and then Mario went through it, and he screws it up. But he gets better and better as he goes along, trying to figure it out. Because he's been there for a day, and Peach has been there her entire life. And I'm like,
that's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, and that wasn't like trying to show Peach is so much better than Mario. That was clearly have you ever gone through the training levels and they just piss you off and you keep effing it up, or you keep trying, you F it up, and you keep resetting and throwing the controller at the screen until you finally get past that one. That's all that was. It was just, that kind of thing in any video game where he's like, damn it, and you get a little further, but you keep messing up at this one spot. And that's all that was. And all of this was just, let's have video game stuff. Now, all this being said, was it a great movie? Was it outstanding? Was it amazing? No, it was a pure kids movie, and the kids and anybody who liked Mario Brothers, you'll find something in it, and you'll enjoy it. It won't make the parents want to claw their eyes out, and the kids will love it. And there's nothing in there that's offensive. It's super. I said Super Mario is super inoffensive. The kids are it's just a basic kids movie.
Entertainment.
It's doing yeah. And it's doing very well, and that's fine that it's doing very well. It's not for me. It's not for people who don't have either a real affinity for Mario or who aren't 7 years old. You're just not going to get as much out of it. But as far as, is it fine? It's perfectly fine. It's not trying to be a culture war movie. It's not trying to be an anti-culture war movie. It's not trying to be woke, none of that. It's just trying to tell a bunch of stuff about video games, as far as I can tell, and just celebrate Mario. And that was good enough for me. I was like, okay. Didn't have moments in there where it's like Pool's like, well, she could have saved him, but she ended up kicking the star over to Mario so that he could do it, but he still had to have her do it. Like, okay, if this had come out 20 years ago, nobody would have said shit.
Yeah.
So,
fair enough. Okay, like I say, I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I'm going to be lazy and just watch it on streaming. I
wouldn't bother to go to the theater or anything, but it's not like, you're not going to come out of that going, wow. You're going to come out of that going, hey.
It's a Mario.
Yeah.
You're not going to be saying that either, because it's Chris Pratt.
No.
Mr. Franchise, as somebody called him the other day.
Yeah, they're all mad because he doesn't use the voice. I was like, nobody got pissed off at Bob Hoskins for not doing that voice. I don't get it.
No, well, not just that, but also the original voice was kind of, mildly offensive is the best way to put it.
I don't think it is. I think it's just...
No. Yeah, what I mean is it was somebody doing it, and yet, nobody said anything about that. I went to... You'd never have heard of Brookside. There was a program called Brookside over here, and it was made in Liverpool, and everybody's talk like this, like really thick, which I shouldn't say, and I apologise to anybody from Liverpool. But what made me laugh was I went to Liverpool a few years ago, and I actually travelled on a ferry on the Mersey, and because there's a song over here called "Ferry on the Mersey," and when I got to the ticket sale, I said, "Hi mate, all right." I said, "Can I sing?" Just jokingly, I said, "Can I sing Ferry on the Mersey when I get on the ferry?" And he goes, "It'll be fine, mate." He said, "It's the first thing they play when you get on there." And I was going, "All right." I said, "How about singing it in a mildly offensive Brookside accent?" And he said, "Well, if you don't mind yourself swimming home." Which was all in good fun. But yeah, like I say, it's a shame they didn't do that, because he was Italian and there's nothing wrong with that. I did like, just to add to this, I did like the fact that the Colombian, can't think of his name, the guy who played the car guy in John Wick, John Leguizamo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Colombian.
The original Luigi.
The original Luigi was offended by the fact that Luigi in this movie wasn't voiced by a Mexican actor. You're not from Mexico, though, are you?
Neither is
John?
Luigi.
I know. And again, it's just sort of, oh dear. And yeah, and he's called for a boycott on the film, which has really worked. Well done. You've really put that film to bed. It's one of the biggest box office smashes this year so far.
Yeah, it's huge. And it's like, I mean, I'll say this. I thought it was better than Avatar 2, The Way of the Water, sadly enough. I don't understand why that movie is huge, but whatever.
I don't get it either. Don't get me wrong. To look at the film, it is stunningly beautiful. And the graphics and so forth are absolutely, perfect. I didn't notice one hole in the graphics at all anywhere. But just the story, I still can't keep figuring out how the bad guy got, because Spike is his kid, but who did he get pregnant? And this sounds horrible as well.
Shut up and hand over your wallet.
Yeah. But also, and this sounds incredibly specious, but they all look the same, so I can't tell who's who. He keeps going on about his two kids, and I'm keep thinking, Which one was that again? Or was that the girl one? Because none of them have got boobs or anything. So, it's very difficult to understand. So, I will eventually get around to finishing it, but it will probably be an awfully long time. I'm watching it in 5-minute intervals, just piecing it together every time.
It's not porn. You don't do it that way.
Yeah, it's not porn because I don't feel great afterwards.
No. I feel exactly the same. I hate myself afterwards.
I feel dirty.
I feel dirty and used.
Okie doke.
I guess it is porn. Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.